Good evening, everybody, and welcome. My name is Jen, as you know, and I am going to be talking you through our lovely class to close our beautiful essential oil study that we have been doing over the last 10 days. We have been looking into the areas of supporting sleep, pain, digestion, and mood and anxious feelings. And we really are so excited to share the results and what people have found when they have integrated essential oils, a lot of you for the first time. So it's been such a privilege. There's been over 40 people in our Facebook group, absolutely loved it, hearing the stories and getting to know you a bit better. So I hope you've really enjoyed the information. Tonight, this is what's going to happen. So we're going to review study, what actually happened, and share some key experiences. And then we're going to talk about how to integrate essential oils into your daily life. So you've had these little samples, we've given you really clear guidance over the last 10 days, but do you actually get bottles of essential oils working for you and get to use them in your everyday? Going to look a little bit around the top 10 or the core 10 essential oils that can be used and the most effective way to get them in your home. So I really hope you enjoy this evening. So here are some of the results of our study. It's been absolutely such a privilege. So 65 of our active participants have seen an improvement in symptoms across all areas that were measured. So for some people, they've seen improvements in some areas, but not others. And what we also know is that actually essential oils are very often a unique experience, and sometimes you actually need to try a couple. So I was amazed at this because this is just the first ones that we gave out, the first try for many people. So this was fantastic. And then we've got some quotes for you. For years, I've suffered with irritability at bedtime, and literally from the first use, I was amazed how they made me feel. I love the smell of wild orange, would definitely continue using it, as I feel that it really could have long-term benefits for me. I love the ritual of breathing in the oils. I'm going to incorporate them in my meditation practice. Beautiful. They're so flexible, fit into our lives. I'm really enjoying the many uses. And using the oils has reminded me I need to take time and care for myself. And that's so good about them, especially those of you on the mood and anxious feelings study. It's made you stop a few times a day and take some big deep breaths. It's felt truly nurturing, which is amazing. And then we had, I've got one pain feedback here, which is amazing quick relief for discomfort in my shoulder. Deep Blue on localized area gave almost instant relief instead of reaching for the pills. And there was actually another one as well, which is virtually identical with a knee that we could have also used. That was one of my ladies, and she actually uses let's say 2 very common over-the-counter medications every single day to keep her moving. And since she's had the Deep Blue and Copaiba, she hasn't needed any for the first 10 days in such a long time. So that was amazing. So where do I go from here? So our desire is for essential oils to help with these different ailments. And most of you have experienced how fast they are, how fast they work in the body. We talked a little bit about like that on the first call. We talked about, even medicines, yes, they might do the job, but they might have to go into your stomach and be digested. That might take 20 minutes, half an hour, whereas essential oils are really so instant, so often very instant in the body. How would it be if you had something to turn to with anything that comes up in your home? Because that's genuinely how I feel now. As I said last week, I shared a little bit about me. I'm a nurse, I'm a mum of 3, and I have a husband who's chronically ill. And so actually, I was really good at reaching before my oils for all of those normal things or traditional medication cupboards. And I now have a wall with essential oils on it and a supplement cupboard. My life is very different since I have met the essential oils, but this is how it feels so empowered to be able to have things to reach for and have an option with anything that comes up in your home. So let's talk a bit about these. What do I mean? So a little bit of a recap. I'm not going to dwell on this loads because we did this last week, but doTERRA essential oils are unique, and they're unique across all essential oils because they are 100% pure, they are safe, they are free from pesticides and chemicals, and they are absolutely potent. So you're going to get real plant power when you use doTERRA essential oils, and you can use them aromatically, topically, and internally. And I'm hoping that pretty much all of you have tried them in all the ways this week. I hope you have. So this is a slide just to remind you about safety advice, but hopefully we went over this in detail last week. The biggest thing to remember, I always think, is if you get oils anywhere they aren't supposed to be, don't put water on them, put some oil on them, and that will dilute it. But otherwise, just come and ask us if you've got any other questions. So I am going to run through our top 10 essential oils. Many of these you will have seen in the study. These are what we have based our study oils around because they actually cover over 85% of all health issues that you might find in your home. So these are 6 single essential oils and 4 blends. So they have names like Zengest, do you remember from the digestive study? Deep Blue from our pain and discomfort study. And these are ones that you just never want to be without. They are the absolute bedrock of our healthcare in our homes, and they're the ones that I reach for every day, every day. So these can be used obviously to complement what you already have. Actually, over time, I'd like to suggest that your medicine cabinet, like mine, might look very different and have many more little amber bottles in it than it does medicines over time. So let's go through these oils. I'm going to go through the 6 single oils first, just a whistle-stop tour, but because we have educated you on these, but just to remind you of the uses. That's one of the things that I love about essential oils is you get an oil in your home for one use, and actually you find 50, 100 other uses for this same essential oil. So with lemon, you are going to add a drop or 2 of lemon to some honey, put it in some warm water if you've got any sort of scratchy throat. But it is equally the oil that you're going to use to diffuse in a room, to like neutralize odors if you've been cooking something smelly, or elevate your mood. I also would like to tell you that it's my absolute favorite to put on salmon. Little drop on salmon before you eat it is absolutely mega. Also drop in your hummus, just elevates everything. It's beautiful. You can use it to clean. It's one of my absolute favorites to clean. It takes grease off things. It will clean permanent marker. I have had it off permanent marker off doors, walls. Thank you, children, but well done to lemon oil because it's got it off. And of course, this same lemon oil you can drink. It's great to start the day with a drop of lemon oil in your water to help support detoxify the body and support antioxidants. So lavender oil number 2. Lavender was in our sleep study, but actually is useful for so many other things. It's all things calming. So whether that is skin, whether that is mood, whether that is supporting sleep, you are going to reach for lavender. So we can use this diffusing, we can apply it topically to sore or irritated skin, we can apply it to the bottom of feet, which you might have done on the sleep study before bedtime. And you can use it specifically as a reaction to bee stings, bug bites, or burns. And that is just scratching at the surface of where you will use your lavender essential oil. Little one from me is that if you make your own glass cleaner, like I do, with white vinegar and lemon, 10 drops of lavender takes away the vinegar smell. So then your house doesn't smell like vinegar, which if you don't like vinegar, like I don't, it's a lovely little tip. Only works with doTERRA oils though, because someone else had this tip and said it doesn't work. And I said, is it doTERRA oil? And she said, no. So there you go, purity wins again. So peppermint essential oil, this is both cooling and stimulating and invigorating. This oil is going to wake you up for sure. It increases alertness. If you've been brave enough to try a drop under your tongue, you're going to know about it. It is powerful in a bottle and really invigorates. It is also amazing for deepening your breathing and opening airways, actually, as well. You can use this for head tension. I also use this to support sort of dizzy feelings, or when you stand up, you feel a bit woozy. It's great to put a couple of drops right on the top of the head. So that's amazing. And in the summer, this is one to put in a mister bottle and spray all over yourself to cool yourself down. It's so beautifully cooling, especially on the back of the neck. Tea tree essential oil. So this is, first aid for the skin. It is absolutely superb. If you've got any skin that needs healing, you're going to want tea tree. You can also put this in shampoo. I use tea tree in conditioner if my children bring home any unwanted friends in their hair from school. This is a super lovely one to have in your cupboard because it is not toxic like all the other hideous things that are used when children bring home friends in their hair. You can also use this on feet and toenails after showering or swimming. You know what that might be referring to. We know what issues we may have on our feet at swimming, and it's absolutely amazing for that. And you can also use it in cleaning, because when you've got an oil that is antibacterial, you know that you can use it in your cleaning and be sure that your sides are going to be beautifully clean. So that's tea tree. And then oregano, the big guns. I love talking about oregano, and actually oregano paired with tea tree is a super powerhouse. So if you find something won't shift tea tree on its own, you're going to want to join it together with oregano. It's super supportive. Oregano and peppermint oil, there was some new information that's come out recently, is actually phenomenal for the gut microbiome. So for the bugs that live in our gut that we want to keep healthy, actually people that took this for 10 days together, they had a really good result. So that's also a great way to use, maybe in a little capsule. You can dilute to the bottom of feet as a natural defense to support that immune response. And it is in our famous flute. So this has also been shared by Liz in the group, which is lovely. So flute is frankincense, lemon, on guard, oregano, and tea tree. And it is 5 of the essential oils in this top 10, and it is an amazing powerhouse to both support immune systems. So this is one you can use every day in a roller bottle. I would suggest either up and down the spine or on the bottoms of feet, and then you can also use it if you are unwell. Now, with the child, I would say stick with the roller bottle, but do it more frequently. I do it every waking hour that my children are awake. And then if they're awake in the night, I would use this flute roller bottle. And then if you're an adult, you can add this to a capsule and you can take it internally. I did have a friend once who was brave enough to take it in a glass of water. I don't know how many people would repeat that, because oregano is super fiery and a bit strong. Frankincense is our last single oil of the 6. So this is the king of oils. It is the most beautiful oil. When you inhale frankincense, you will really feel its power and beauty. It is really calming and grounding, very lovely to be used in maybe with yoga practice or in meditation. Super grounding. And if you do a bit of research around frankincense, mental and emotional well-being, you will find the most phenomenal studies around that. It's so powerful. You can use this also for anti-aging. I mean, are we supposed to even say that? But, reverse the aging process. This is for supporting cells in every which way. So this is going to help support the immune system. Actually, frankincense can be used for every system of the body, supportive for respiratory health, supportive for digestive health, supportive for immune health, supportive for mental well-being, you name it, frankincense is brilliant. And the other magic thing about frankincense is it has this capacity to be an accelerator oil. So if you find that an oil doesn't quite cut it, let's say you tried lavender in the diffuser at night and you thought, I slept a bit better, but I don't know how much better. Try lavender and frankincense and see how you sleep. If you tried the deep blue oil and you thought, oh yeah, that definitely improved my sore knee, but actually I'd like it even better, then try deep blue and frankincense and you will find that it works even better. And yeah, that's definitely true. And it's such a beautiful oil. So now we are on to the 4 blends, 4 essential oil blends. So the picture shows there is a whole range. So with On Guard, there is an oil, but there is actually a range because On Guard is so powerful. It is a blend brought together for our benefit, which is wild orange, rosemary, eucalyptus, clove, cinnamon. And it is an amazing blend of oils that is supportive for immune health. It is supportive for bug killing capacity, which means it is one that we reach for in our cleaning and in our toothpaste and in our hand wash. But if you get the oil, you can use it, you can make a spray up with it, so spray on your kitchen sides. Same essential oil you can use on your children's feet to support their immune health on the way to school. Same essential oil that you can diffuse if one of you gets a cold, and actually hope that it doesn't spread around the whole family, or when auntie whoever comes over for a visit and coughs away through the front door and you think, oh dear, this is one that you go and sneak in the diffuser in the corner to stop everyone catching the cold. So On Guard is an absolute must for really all houses. It is so versatile and useful. It's in our Flute blend if you are ill, but this is one that you are going to use in cleaning, cleansing, and cleaning the air. Is so powerful. Second blend is Air Essential Oil. This is a really special oil actually to myself and Kathy because it was really, really instrumental in our first experience with the oil. So we had children suffering from different respiratory illnesses, but nonetheless, we were frequently going to hospital and using air. I think, Kathy, we used air and frankincense on the chest, and I used air and lavender on my daughter's chest. And this was game-changing, life-changing, stop needing to go to hospital changing. This oil is phenomenal for opening airways, and it is the emotional oil of the breath. So have you ever really needed to take a deep breath and calm yourself down? You need this oil. Have you ever needed to just let go of some stuff? You need this oil. Have you got a partner that makes a lot of noise at night? You need this oil to rub over here. And on them, not you. And this is a beautiful oil to add into your collection because you can use this on the chest, the bottoms of feet. You can use this before exercise to support deeper breathing. Actually, this is one with every snuffle, every sniffle in the winter, which we're now entering. This is one that's going to be in your diffuser all the time, and you'll be super thankful for. And when you pair it with On Guard, which I've just told you about, is supercharged because you've got the immune support and the breathing support in one in your diffuser. Magic. And then Zengest. So Zengest we've had in our digestive study. This is an oil blend which is so supportive for the digestive system. You can use this topically, rubbed on the tummy or up here if your its situation is going on is up here. You can internalize this in water. You can, if you've got occasional nausea, you can even put a drop in your hand, rub it together and inhale. This is absolutely superb. And for my middle child, this was life-changing oil because he went from being green in every car journey and having to stop to actually managing. And I actually had another message today from one of my customers saying, Zengest is a game changer. It's changed my work life because now when I go on traveling with work, I can manage my motion sickness because of this oil. So this is an amazing essential oil. And what I love about this oil as well, and really all the essential oils, is they bring the body to balance. So I'm a nurse, as I said. When we give medication, sometimes we give medication, and if you have a bit much, it gives a different side effect. Or let's talk about digestion. If you have a medication because you're not going to the toilet very often, when you have a bit much, you go to the toilet a lot, maybe more than you wanted. But a lovely thing about essential oils is that it just brings the body to balance. So all the time we're bringing the body to balance, which means that there's no doing too much, there's no overdoing it with the oils. You're just going to bring the body to balance and help it with digestion. So this is so powerful for adults and children alike. And I think it's one that sometimes people forget to use. But actually, when they do, they're amazed again. This is one that I get so many amazed messages about, like, oh, so and so had a tummy bug. We put it on. I forgot how amazing it is. And it is. It's absolutely brilliant essential oil. Last but not least is Deep Blue. So this was in our pain and discomfort study. This is for your joints, your muscles, to really support discomfort in the body. And you can apply directly to the area. It has the different cap on it, which means that it's not really for internal use. And we use this one topically. So we would dilute it with some carrier oil and then we would apply it directly to the area. So we actually have very, very sporty kids in our house. So we often use Deep Blue on the way to a game. So we know that those muscles are going to be asked to work so hard. So actually we put the Deep Blue on before exercise as well as after. Beautiful one to use in an Epsom salt bath. Amazing discomfort relief that you get from that. And you can also use this for things like occasional head tension. You can even use this for soothing relief, as in soothing emotions as well as discomfort in the body. I did have a message from a customer just today, which was, my husband put on the diffuser the other day. He put that one with a funny cap on it, and the whole house smelled of it. It's like, well, we actually really liked it. We haven't used it that way, really like it. So the oils can be used in all these ways: emotional uses, physical uses, uses in the home to clean the home, but also uses on your body, in your body to improve your health. And hopefully you're understanding that. So the ways to get started. So really what you want is a doTERRA wholesale membership, which is £24 for the year, and it gives you 5% off everything, which is a great deal. And in a few purchases, you will have made that back, and even one purchase potentially you will have made that back. But there's actually a way to get that entirely free and not pay for the £24, which is what I would suggest. Don't pay the £24, get your enrolment, your wholesale membership for free. So some enrolment kits based around the 10 oils are the two here at the top. So the one on the left-hand side of your screen is the Family Essentials kit. I have got one here. Hopefully you can see. Comes with a little inlay to tell you all about the oils. And then it's got the 10 essential oils in 5 ml bottles. And they have got roughly about 83 drops in those oils. And this box is going to be £150.80. That is with postage and everything included. There's no extra cost, no extra prices. That is what it is. And to give you an idea, because people ask me all the time, how much are each oil? Prices are different on each oil because they're sourced differently. and they have different amounts of plant or leaf or flowers that need to be grown in order to put in the bottles. So it is also a red flag if you go to a company and every essential oil is the same price, because it is not the same to produce every essential oil. So for example, even just your deep blue, which is in the middle here, this little bottle of deep blue oil, this one is it's about £33 for a bottle of deep blue. So if you contextualize this, that you're getting 10 oils for £150 and you don't have to pay your membership for a whole year, you'll start to see the value. So you're going to save about £45 by buying this kit. If you go for the slightly bigger kit, which is the Home Essentials kit, it is less than twice the price with 3 times the amount of oil, because your bottles are 50 mils and not 5 mils, and you get a free diffuser. So you're going to save about £120 with this option. Obviously, it's a bit more of an investment in the first place, £251, 80 pence. This is what I went for. I didn't regret it for a moment. And I've actually even bought a Home Essentials kit since, because I needed a new diffuser and I needed some of the other oils. And actually, it was still the best way to buy these oils altogether. We also have the doTERRA Aroma Touch Kit, which gives you, yes, a diffuser, 8 essential oils. So if you were on the emotion study and you wanted the balance, then this would be the kit to get, because it's got the balance already in there and the wild orange. Or if you just wanted some oils for mood management, then you could get 4 big versions of the oils in the balance, serenity, citrus bliss, and adaptive. That would be an option as well. And then if those options were not enough for you, we have just created some more. So we have called these, you might just want to take a picture of these or have a think about them, but they have been called the Autumn Immunity Kit, which is a gorgeous group of oils brought together. There's something for immune system, there's plenty for cleaning, there is a hand wash in there, and some On Guard capsules, so you don't even have to taste the On Guard to get all its benefits, and that's a really beautiful kit. There's a respiratory kit with a little stick, vapor stick with the air, which is about 10,000 more healthy version of a sort of rub that you might have traditionally put on the chest of your children. The digestive study kit we've got in the middle, that's exactly the same oils that you had. The emotions, the same oils that you had for you to get your own bigger bottles, and the discomfort. We've pulled them together for your benefit. Now, if you choose these options, unfortunately, they don't quite get to the value of getting a free wholesale membership. So we've added that cost on and given it to you so that you can see what it would be if you just bought them. So because some people have said to us, oh, how much is it for that deep blue and Copaiba? I really, really enjoyed it. Actually, if you see here, the deep blue and Copaiba is £103.50. Actually, it's only £150.80 to get 10 essential oils. So have a think, speak to the person that invited you on this study, have a chat with them, see what they can do, and see what they can do to help you and help you make a really supported decision. Kathy, I forgot you'd added this one on as well, just to overwhelm you, joking. This is a really gorgeous little oil that's just on special offer at the moment, so we've bobbed it in, which is lavender, copaiba, and adaptive touch, so you can bob that straight in your jeans pocket, and then a serenity stick. So this serenity stick has serenity oil in it, which was in the sleep study, but then valerian, which we can't get hold of at the moment. I got a bottle when we could get hold of it, and it is phenomenal for sleep. And I've been using this serenity stick for the last few weeks. I got one ahead of time with my daughter, and it's been great. It's so calming, so beautiful. It's really gorgeous. So that might also be an option for you. And then didn't want you just to think that we didn't appreciate you and love you, that you've been on the study with us. So we have come up with some thank you gifts, and they are unique to which study you enrolled on. So hopefully you will absolutely love them. So if you're in the sleep study, as a thank you gift, you are going to get a little 5 ml roller of cedarwood, frankincense, and wild orange to enjoy. If you get started with some oils in October. If you were on the emotion study, we are going to give you a 5 ml roller of lavender, vetiver, and Roman chamomile. They are really precious oils, and you're going to love trying that out. If you were on the pain study, we're going to give you a whole bottle of Aromatouch essential oil for free. It is a beautiful oil for tension in the muscles especially, and you're going to love that oil. And if you're in the digestive study, we're going to give you 5 days worth of digestive enzymes. And it is our absolute joy to give you these free gifts as a thank you for participating in the study, for joining in, and then for trusting us with your purchase and your education here on out. Because what happens next is that I've written, you book in a one-to-one, you talk to the person who invited you. So that might be me, but that might also, there's many coaches in this study. So go back to the person who invited you, purchase your choice of starter pack, loads of choices, and then the door opens into our support work for you, which is community Facebook group. It's often there's WhatsApp groups going on as well. You have access to our continued education series and continued support as long as you need it. Our heart is that you are going to love these oils as much as we do, that you will integrate them into your home, that you will feel the benefits and really, really enjoy your oils. So that's it from me and my presentation. I am wondering if there's any questions in the chat.
Great. And great job, Jen, cantering through all that lot. I'm in awe of how you remember it all. That was fantastic. That's an essential oils introductory in a nutshell.
Oh, I think Laura maybe said sinus support when I was talking about Zengest. I bet she did, talking about Zengest. Yeah, it's amazing. I didn't mention that. Well done,
and
Laura.
Deep Blue as well.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, Deep Blue. Now it's got the higher menthol content. Yeah, brilliant for sinuses. So has anyone got any questions for me? Burning questions. Please can I ask, what do you dilute the On Guard with for spray bottle cleaner? That's a great question. So if you have got just the oil of On Guard, then you've got a couple of options. You can put it just with some water, but be mindful that essential oils and water don't really mix very well. So you are going to need to really shake it before you spray it anywhere, and then you can use it. I've plenty of people who use it like that, water and On Guard. So that's going to be a surface cleanser, but it's not going to clean like stains your surfaces. If you want to replace like your kitchen cleaner, then you've got two options. One is use a plain soap like Castile soap, put your drops of essential oil in it, and then top it up with water and then use a spray. Or like I do, because I'm a little bit lazy and time poor, I buy the On Guard cleaner concentrate. I use it everything cleaning around my house. Best £17.75 I spend every time I spend it. And I use a tablespoon of that in a 500ml bottle, roughly a tablespoon or two. And then I just top it up with water, give it a shake, and that's it. It gets marks off everything. I use it on all surfaces. A little bit of caution around wood. But you can nourish your wood with beautiful oils like cedarwood, wild orange, if you've got wood, and beautiful oils to use. But I use that all over my kitchen surfaces, my hob, everything gets cleaned with that. And it's really good. If you just spray it, leave it on for a bit, then you'll stain everything, even, when I've left something from cooking, days will come off. The On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, though, has so many uses. I could literally do a whole class on it. You can use it neat on stains as a stain remover, so you can get rid of that toxic stuff that I used to have under my sink for stains on clothes. You can use it in your mop bucket. You can use it, yeah, in your sprays. And for my bathroom cleaner, I use the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate with 10 drops of oregano and 10 drops of peppermint. And that's absolutely brilliant because then you get the bug killing capacity of the oregano as well. I hope that answers your question. Lengthy as ever in my response.
Thorough. It's not lengthy. It's thorough and excellent.
Thorough. Yes, I should go that thorough.
Thorough, not lengthy. Thorough.
On that note, right, I'm going to say bye. For those of you on the recording, I hope you have enjoyed our class. If you have got any questions, then please message me on the Facebook group. I will leave it open for a little while longer to answer anything that you may have. Please go back and talk to the person that invited you onto the study, because we are so ready to share with you and welcome your oils into your home, help you sort that out. And anything else, please give me a shout. I'd love to support you.